Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to my channel. Let's start with some pec bounce. And today I'm going to talk about can you eat cheat meals and still lose fat and just being in a very good shape. So again, some pec bounce and I'm going to start. Obviously not the best lighting here, so whatever. So the short answer is going to be yes, but I would say in the long term it's not going to work out that great for you, and I'm going to explain why. So a lot of people, they want to eat junk food, they want to still have cheat meals and still reach their fitness goals, lose fat. Obviously, if you're just looking to lose fat, yes, you can eat cheat meals, but keep in mind, now let's start with the first problem with eating cheat meals. Cheat meals, it depends on what you're going to eat. Usually foods that are unhealthy, obviously. And these foods, they are very easy to eat, like chocolate for example. A lot of people love chocolate. I love chocolate too. So a lot of people, they can very easily overeat that and eat large amounts of calories. Now a cheat meal you can have, now it depends on how many cheat meals you want to have, but let's say that you're going to have like a few cheat meals every week. So the first problem is going to be that cheat meal is going to actually increase your appetite. It's going to increase your hunger. Because if you're in a deficit, you're trying to lose fat, you're going to feel hungry, obviously. And when you have that cheat meal, you're going to get that boost in appetite, because you're going to get a lot more hungry. Because that cheat meal, it depends on how many calories that cheat meal is going to be. Let's say it's like 100 grams of chocolate. Believe me, if you're losing fat and you have plenty of fat to lose, believe me, that 100 grams of chocolate is not going to be enough, and I believe that is going to increase your appetite. So I would say that's the first problem, and it might make that diet a lot harder. Like, I would say it's a better idea to just avoid cheat meals if you're trying to lose body fat. And if you're already hungry enough, I don't think that's a great idea to stimulate your appetite even more. Now, if you're a beginner, I would say stay away from cheat meals. Maybe cheat meals might work for very advanced lifters with plenty of muscle mass, and people that just naturally they don't have that big appetite. Obviously hard gainers. For some reason, some people, they don't feel that hungry. They can eat junk, but they're not capable of overeating like too many calories, and they're not going to eat so many calories that they're going to gain weight. So for these people, I would say yes, it's possible, but if you're trying to lose body fat, I would say it's not going to work out for you. Because if you're serious with your diet, you're eating plenty of protein obviously, but if you have been on a cut for months or weeks, you're going to start feeling increase in hunger levels, because that's your body's natural defense mechanism of not losing body weight. because your body doesn't want to lose body weight, and because it wants to keep that same body weight. It doesn't like drastic changes, so that's why it's going to make you hungry. It's going to make you hungry, and that's why I don't believe that eating cheat meals is going to be helpful to you. Obviously, some people are going to say, but I can do cardio. Yes, you can, but cardio, you're not going to burn that many calories as you think you're going to, and believe me, it's going to impact your recovery. If you overdo the cardio and you're not eating enough calories, meaning the deficit is probably way too big at that point, you're going to start feeling lazy. You're more likely to skip training, skip cardio, and you're going to be a lot more hungry. So I would say eating cheat meals is only going to work for very specific people that naturally they just don't like to eat, and they feel full very fast. And it also depends on what you're trying to achieve. For me, my appetite is somewhere in the middle between just being hungry all the time and not being hungry at all. Somewhere in the middle. So when I eat junk or I just overeat healthy foods even, I'm not going to be as lean, obviously, I get that. But I try to be realistic. That's why I kind of avoid cheat meals. But again, I've been one of these people that were not able to gain weight. So these people, they can get away with eating cheat meals. And also, if you don't really care about being very lean, yes, you can get away with cheat meals. But most people that I know, they want to be lean. They also want to be very lean, like 10% or sub 10% body fat. Believe me, that's going to require some work. It's going to require a good diet that you can't cheat. You can't have too many cheat meals. And you're not really going to enjoy that cheat meal after having a few bites of chocolate. Just these cravings usually come from, in my experience, they come from dieting, meaning you have been actively losing body weight, and that's why you're hungry. So you're going to crave very high calorie foods like junk food, if that makes sense. And actually, something that you can do is you can actually eat oats with protein powder mixed together, and that's going to be your treat. That's going to be your sweet food, and you don't have to rely on junk. I believe that's like the optimal approach. So I just gave you a tip about how to deal with the cravings, because I have these cravings too, and just not dieting too much and actually taking my time doing things the right way, the slow way, I don't feel as hungry and I feel way better. I don't lose muscle mass, and that's just the right way in my opinion. That's just the right way. So yeah, I just told you everything that you're going to need. I would say again, let me repeat, for some people it might work, but it's going to be a very specific category of people that naturally just they're not that hungry. And also people that don't really care about being very lean. And for very serious people that want to stay fairly lean, I would say avoid cheat meals, because they're just going to increase your appetite, you're going to feel hungry, and it's just not fun. So I would say it's all better to just avoid cheat meals. So thanks for watching. Please like this video, leave a comment down below, help my channel grow, subscribe. If you're interested in custom training programs or online personal training or custom videos or whatever, you can contact me on my Instagram or my email. Let's finish with some back bounce again and see you very soon.